You may be wondering why your path feels so solitary. Maybe a long friendship ended, or you drifted from family. It's not that you dislike them, it's that being around people no longer feels natural. When you're with others, everything can feel slightly off, and all you want is to go home and be alone. If this resonates, know there is nothing wrong with you and you are not missing out. In many spiritual journeys, solitude is not a punishment but a necessity. Choosing to be alone takes courage, and that courage opens the door to the deepest parts of yourself. Meditation prepares you for this inward voyage. It can alchemize loneliness into aloneness and solitariness into a sacred solitude. There's a real difference. Solitariness feels like a wound, a hollow ache you want to hide or fill with company. Loneliness is the sense of missing someone. Aloneness is the gentle pleasure of your own presence. Solitude is the rich, creative space where you meet yourself. The aim of meditation is to transform pain into presence, misery into bliss. Once you taste the joy of being alone, the beauty of solitude, the journey becomes lighter and more wondrous. Each moment opens like a new flower. As you move inward, your relationships change naturally. You become calmer, kinder, more compassionate. Greed, anger, jealousy, and possessiveness soften. It's like a blossoming. Life becomes a song and a dance. At the center of your being you discover a knowing that matters most. To know yourself is to know everything. This core, the supreme self, is not the ego. The ego fades to the edges and you remain, present in a new, spacious way. Many beliefs you hold are borrowed from society, family, and friends. Isolation gives you the clarity to see which thoughts are truly yours and which were handed to you. You were not born to follow the crowd, you were born to lead your own life. Solitude forces you to confront your inner world, to relive, release, and reframe old wounds, to change habitual thinking. Though painful, this process is a gift. The universe has given you the chance to design the life you want. Change is required to become who you are meant to be. New environment, new beliefs, new perceptions. These shifts may feel uncomfortable, but they are happening for you, guiding you toward your future. Another reason isolation appears on the spiritual path is to reclaim your energy. We often give our power away, sometimes to people who drain us or to patterns of people-pleasing learned long ago. Solitude lets you take back your energy, sever toxic ties, and learn to hold your boundaries. When you reclaim your energy, you become powerful in a quiet, steady way. Sometimes isolation is also a sign that you are chosen for a deeper work. Many never discover their spiritual gift. The healing you undergo now prepares you to receive rare insights. Presence, the love of the universe, the ability to manifest, and the experience of unconditional love and liberation from pain. Be grateful for this awakening, this lifetime's opportunity. Throughout history, seekers have sought solitude to face themselves, because relationships can complicate the inward work. Your true nature is aloneness, but habit keeps you in the crowd and afraid to stand apart. The fear of being alone often masks not knowing who you are without others' opinions. If everyone left, you would find that your identity is not only what others think of you, you would discover a profound inner connection that transforms everything. This journey strengthens your relationship with the divine, with God, with the universe. It reconnects you to your true self so you no longer need external validation. The feelings you once chased in others, love, acceptance, peace, are already within you. You are love. From this place, happiness and contentment arise from inside, and your power to manifest grows. Often the deepest knowing arrives in the darkest, loneliest nights. Those moments are the crucible that reveals your strength. So instead of asking why you must walk this alone, embrace the invitation. Pain and solitude are blessings that refine you into a more conscious, powerful being. Keep going. Everything is unfolding for you, and you will be okay. To make this inner work practical, begin with small daily practices that anchor you in presence. Start your morning with 5 minutes of breath awareness. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Let the breath be a gentle anchor that returns you to yourself whenever your mind wanders. Keep a journal and write one honest line each evening about what surfaced that day. No judgment, only witness. Over time you will notice patterns, recurring fears, old stories, and conditioned responses. Naming them is the first step to freeing yourself from them. Create a simple ritual to reclaim your energy. Imagine a golden cord connecting you to others. Visualize gently cutting that cord and drawing the energy back into your heart. Feel the warmth return, the sense of wholeness that is yours by birthright. Community will become a choice rather than a crutch. When you re-enter the world, bring the practices with you, breathe, witness, and choose from presence. Remember that spiritual growth is not linear. There will be days of clarity and days of doubt. When doubt arrives, treat it as a teacher. Ask, what is this doubt asking me to see? Often it points to a hidden fear that wants compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Celebrate small victories, a moment of calm, a boundary honored, a memory released. These are the seeds of transformation. You are not alone in your solitude. Many seekers have walked this path and found that the loneliness they feared became the doorway to a life of meaning, creativity, and deep love. The universe supports those who turn inward with courage. Trust the process. Keep your practices simple and consistent. Let curiosity, not judgment, guide your inner exploration. Over time you will notice a steady shift. Your energy will feel clearer, your choices more aligned, and your heart more open. You will begin to live from a place of inner authority rather than external approval. This is the true freedom the spiritual path offers. If you are in a season of isolation, use it as a laboratory for self-discovery. Ask yourself, what do I truly want to create? What beliefs no longer serve me? What small step can I take today to honor my inner life? Take that step. The path of solitude is not a punishment but a sacred invitation to remember who you are. When you answer that invitation, you will find that the world itself becomes a mirror of your inner transformation. Relationships deepen, creativity flows, and a quiet joy arises that no external circumstance can take away. If you found this message helpful and would like to go deeper, consider supporting our work by purchasing our book. There's a link in the description below. Thank you for being here.